Hey, what's up guys? Frank here with another video. And today I want to make a video to show you my electric bike. Okay. So I decided to buy an electric bike this summer because this summer I was doing deliveries and the gas price actually raised a lot. And so I wanted to find a way to use less gas and in the same time also use way less my car because when you use your car you you put millage on it, you put some distance on it, and because of that, you always have to do repairs and oil change and all these things. And so, in the end, doing deliveries and using your car actually cost a lot of money. And so, I wanted to find a way to uh, avoid these uh, these costs, and also um, and also use less gas. And because of that, I found that buying an electric bike could also be a solution. And so I decided to buy an electric bike. And electric bikes actually cost a lot. Okay, it's an investment. You have to put a lot of money up front, and they are expensive. Or usually they cost a few thousands of dollars. And you also have to buy the gear for the electric bike so that you're able to do deliveries with them. Okay, so that's what I'm going to show you today, and let's go right in. So here is the electric bike that I bought. Okay, so the brand is Rad Power Bikes, and the model is RadCity, and it's the RadCity 4. Okay, so this bike has a 500-watt power motor, and so far it's been really great. Okay, the only thing so far is that currently right now we are in mid-December, and during winter it's pretty cold outside and it's a bit snowy. So currently right now I'm not really doing deliveries on bike because it's not very optimal doing biking during the winter. And also the gas price are back to normal, so it's kind of good right now during the winter and during the cold in Canada here to use your car, okay, to do deliveries. But I'll show you my bike anyway so that you get an idea of what to expect. Okay, and so the first thing that I did here is that I installed just a little mirror here so that I can see what's happening behind me when I'm cycling. And here there's actually uh, it's a phone holder. And if you're doing deliveries on bike, you absolutely need one of these because you're able to accept orders, you're able to see orders, and you're able to just see the GPS. Okay, so basically there's a screw here, and right now I just remove it because I don't really need it, and it's kind of annoying to have it there. So I just removed it, and I also changed the saddle for a more comfortable one. So this one is pretty good. And a good thing about this bike, okay, is that it has an integrated rack here, okay. And so as you can see here, it's like part of the frame. And so if you're doing deliveries on bike, it's really important to have a rear rack, okay. So this bike is pretty cool because it has one already integrated. So far, this bike has been really great to do deliveries. Okay, the only thing that I would change actually is that this bike actually has quite a low torque. Okay, and my city where I live in Sherbrooke, Canada. Okay, is it's a city where there's a lot of hills, and so if I were to change my bike or improve my bike in any way, I would try to find a bike that has a higher torque so that I can climb hills easier. Okay, but so far, this bike has been really great, and I'm really happy about it. Okay, and so I'm gonna show you around the gear that I bought. Okay, and so the first thing that I'm gonna show you is this rack here. Okay, and this rack here actually goes on the rear rack. That's why having a rear rack is really important. And so it goes right here. Okay, it's usually go right here, and I removed it for now because currently it's winter and I don't really need it, so I decided to remove it. And the reason you want this rack is because you're able to use this big bag here that you're able to actually attach on this platform. Okay, because as you can see here, there are traps here that you can actually strap on the platform, and it acts like a trunk. Okay, and it's a pretty cool bag actually. It's a it's a big bag and it's very insulated. It's very high quality and it's really solid. And as you can see, this bag comes from Amigo. Okay, Amigo is if you're looking to buy this bag or this rack here, they come from Amigo, and Amigo is a website where you can get rebates and sales if you're using Uber Eats, because if you're using Uber Eats and you leveled up your Uber Eats Pro or whatever, you can get rebates, and so it's a great place to find gear. Okay, that's basically where I got it, and this bag is pretty cool. It comes with these kind of walls that be able to squeeze the food so that they don't move too much if you put the food in it. Okay, so it's like velcros in here, so basically you can just like squeeze the food. And also I also use this insulated bag, and sometimes I will also use this bag as a filler, like to remove some space so that the food doesn't move too much. Okay, so I use this bag like kind of a filler. Okay, it fills the space, and sometimes I will use this bag as just a normal bag, insulated bag as well. Sometimes I will put the food in this one, and then I will put uh, I would put the bag in the bag as well. Okay, so it's like an inception of bag. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, that's a really cool bag to have. Okay, I highly recommend this bag. It's really cool. And also another thing that I have is cycling gloves. Okay, it helps just grabbing the handle of the bike. And if you're going to get some gloves, make sure to get your gloves fingerless. Okay, it's really important to have your gloves fingerless, because I actually had uh, gloves that have my fingers covered, and this is not good, because if you're using your phone while on the bike, well, this is not good. You're not able, like you'll have a very hard time to actually tap on your phone. Okay, and so you really need like fingerless gloves so that you're able to use your phone in the same time. Okay, it's really important, and these gloves are pretty cool as well. And here we have the charger. This is the charger for the battery, and usually a trip. Okay, I usually get around 60 to 70 kilometers. Okay, but again, like I actually pedal a lot, so like I usually only use the assist level number one, and I will only use the throttle to climb mountains and hills. Okay, so that's one thing to keep in mind. So here's the charger. So that's the charger, and here I have my helmet. And this is actually a ski helmet. Okay, it's a ski helmet. As you can see, there are earpieces, and I can actually remove them. I can unclip them, and it can act as a normal helmet during the winter, during the summer. I mean, but during the winter, as of right now, sometimes like when it gets colder or whatever, then I just use the earpieces. Okay, so it's a pretty cool helmet, and I'm able to use it all year long. Okay, but I can use all year long, but I don't really do biking during the winter as of right now. Okay, so but that's just something to keep in mind, I guess. Okay, and then I have this insulated bag, but there's a this bag that I bought quite recently, and it's actually a backpack. Okay, this bag you actually put it on your back. It's a backpack, and it's better to use a backpack. Okay, this is insulated as well, and I think it's better to use a backpack because like when you put food on the rear rack in this bag which is on the rear rack, okay, like the food actually shakes a lot because you'll get a lot of bumps, and the bike will move a lot. And so I think a backpack is actually quite useful because if you put the food in it, okay, in this one which is on your back, well, you actually shake way less than the rear rack. Okay, it sometimes can just like stand up or whatever on your bike, and so you're able to somehow protect the food by having your food. Hey, you, what's up? So sometimes you can protect your food by having your food on your back instead of the uh, rear rack in this bag. Okay, so that's just something to keep in mind. And then uh, it's also really important to, since these e-bike cost a lot of money, it's actually very important to keep your bike safe. Okay, and so I bought a U-lock. It's probably one of the best. So this U-lock is actually the Abus X Granite 540 or something like this, and it's one of the most expensive U-lock actually. So it's a pretty good one. And how I lock it, okay, if possible, is that I would lock the frame here to a stationary object. Okay, so let's say, for example, a sign, stop post or something. I could lock my bike to this post. Okay, and if it's not possible to lock my bike to a stationary object, I will then be able to just pass the lock around my rear wheel and to my frame here. Okay, so basically it would kind of look like this. Okay, and so I can lock it that way. And um, and uh, yeah, you can that I can lock it that way. The only thing is that when I lock it that way, like someone could actually like lift my bike and walk away with it. Okay, but these bikes are actually pretty heavy. Okay, so this bike, I think it's actually around like 70 or 80 pounds. Plus you have to include all the gear that I have as well, so it's pretty heavy. Okay, so I feel pretty comfortable leaving my bike with simply the lock over here. Okay, so that's something to keep in mind. And also have these bags as well. Sometimes if I need more space, these bags actually they clip on the side. They clip on the side of the rack. So sometimes I'll keep my lock in it or something like this. And yeah, I've been enjoying a lot my bike, and it's to be honest, it's fun to simply hang around with it. It's cool to just chill and pedal around the city. I pretty enjoy it, and I also enjoy doing the deliveries with it so far. And another cool thing that you can do with all this delivery gear is that since you have so much space with the big bag here and also the backpack and also these side bag or whatever, is that you can also do your deliveries. Okay, so that's another thing that you can do, and that I've been doing a few times, and so it's pretty cool. And so that's it for this video, and I hope that you found this video helpful. And if you have any question, please let me know. Okay.